What's going on, everyone? It's my second time making a video because I was really interrupted by a weird incident. I'll tell you about that in a second. So I just got done doing a little quick, easy job. Just some metal door for a closet, which I can bring to Habitat for Humanity for free. And then I got to go give an estimate at a storage unit nearby as well for a 10 by 10 storage unit clean out. So I had a little tip given to me recently, and I wanted to share it with you guys when you do your marketing because I think it's a helpful piece of advice. My girlfriend is a property manager and has been for 7, 8, 9 years. And she said, when you're going to these professional buildings, whether it's a storage unit, a hotel, apartment buildings, assisted livings, whatever the case, don't just like say, hey, here's my card and give it to the front desk person, because they don't always know what they're quite doing with the operation side of things. Like, they know their job, right? But they don't know like the things going on around them. She said to ask for the coordinator, and if the front desk doesn't know, ask for a manager and then ask them for the coordinator, or them themselves. The coordinator is the person who picks out the vendors for the different services. So let's say they have a roofing problem, or they have a pool leak, or landscaping, junk removal. Maybe they need to come in and swap out the carpet or something. They're the ones that call those people and have them on the retainer. Sometimes it's also the chief of maintenance or the head of maintenance as well. So both people, but the coordinator is like the more professional term to ask for. So I thought that was really helpful because I've had situations where I've gone to ask people, like I've gone to introduce myself and give them my card, and they're like, okay, and they put it down by their desk, and like I'm walking away like, oh, that's gonna go in the trash. Or some people are like, I'm not really sure who to give it to. I'll wait for my manager to come in. And it's like, yeah, sure. So, and if the coordinator's not there, ask for a business card. Try to get their email address so you can send them a well-formatted email, and then you could always do a follow-up in case it goes to spam. So I found that to be really helpful. I'm definitely going to use it almost everywhere I go now, just to make it kind of look like you know what you're talking about a little bit more. The whole fake it till you make it kind of comes into play too. When you're talking to a coordinator, introduce yourself, let them know, look, I'm just trying to grow my business, blah, blah, blah. And I'd love to work with a company like yours where we can do, consistent work, or, whenever you have an issue for junk related hauling, I can come by, blah, blah, blah. And I can work with you on pricing, whatever the case. But you can also mention, or you could tell them, when you guys are doing bids for jobs, I'd be happy to partake in that. And that's when you're just kind of competing with other companies as far as like pricing goes and stuff. So that's just a little snippet that I found to be pretty helpful. Hopefully that helps some of you out as well. Now, the little fun story, if you want to stick around. I'm sitting in a hotel parking lot right now because I was filming the first video. And now I have dash cams on my truck, right? I have one facing the bed in case anyone were to steal anything off my truck, and then I have one facing the front. And there's this guy who was running with a dog in his hand, and he was running to this really nice Mercedes that was pulling out of the intersection. And I thought maybe like the lady had forgotten her dog, and she's like driving like she's in a hurry. And I was like, oh, he's not gonna make it. He gets to the window, like he's just throwing the dog in the window, and I was like, that's a bit aggressive. And then he jumps through the window, like he did track and field. Like he just jumped right through, like flawlessly. I was like, huh. So I was like, that was weird. But I went in the hotel and I told him, I was like, hey, this is what I just witnessed. And they're like, was it a so-and-so guy? And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, she was just in here giving me fishy vibes, but he didn't have a dog in his hand. I was like, well, he did when he was running, and he was running like he just stole it. So whether he did or didn't, I have a dash cam, and, here's my card again. So, we'll see if that turns into anything. I'll save the footage on my dash cam in the meantime. It's the power of dash cams. Not always for accidents. For insurance scams, you catch fun stuff on it, I saw a butt-naked guy running down the street one time. Got that on here. I deleted it, though, but I was like, that's weird. The things you see in South Florida, I guess. Anyways, that little advice, I hope that helps someone. I feel like it'll definitely make the introductions more smooth, for me at least, when I go places now. Because I'm not the most outgoing person when it comes to stuff like that. Like, it took me a while to do real estate offices. And the thing with like, you go into an apartment building, like, there's one person at the desk. You go into a realtor office, there's like 20 tables right there, all looking at the door. And like, I didn't like, I know it's a perfect place to be for a junk removal guy, but I didn't like introducing myself to the front person and have everyone behind me hear me and watch me the whole time. Oh, this actually looks like the Mercedes. Cool. Well, I'm going to try to take a picture of this car because I think they're turning in here. And I will see you guys later. Thank you.